Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Poetry Series. I'm Neil Aitken, and on this channel I read poetry, mostly work by contemporary poets, occasionally poems of my own, and once in a while poems from the past. Today's poem comes to us from Natasha Trethewey from her collection Bellocq's Ophelia, which was published by Graywolf Press in 2002. This particular poem comes a little bit over midway through the collection. If you're unfamiliar with this particular collection, with Bellocq's Ophelia, Natasha Trethewey takes for inspiration the photographic work of an early 20th century photographer, E.J. Bellocq, who photographed prostitutes and workers in the red light district of New Orleans. And in these photographs, Trethewey takes inspiration of one particular subject and imagines her life and imagines what brought her there, as well as her voice speaking back both to the photographer and to us through a series of letters and journal entries. This is, in many respects, this particular collection inspired me when I was trying to figure out different ways I could approach writing about a historical figure for my second book of poetry. And I turned to this as part of my inspiration. In any case, I wanted to read one of these poems. This is entitled December 1911. I would like one day, if you would permit me, to take your photograph, fix an image of you for my table to accompany what is left in my head. I find it harder now with each month that passes to conjure the true lines of your face, and I fear you've begun to change just as I have. I believe I've learned the camera well, the danger of it, the half-truths it can tell, but also the way it fastens us to our past, makes grand the unadorned moment. This is how I hope my lens would find you, turning from the board, your hands dusted with chalk. Light on your face, your brow shining, and beneath it, your eyes, returning my own gaze. Then you'd hear the tiny sound of my shutter falling, that little trapdoor catching light, opening and closing like the valves of the heart. And that's from Bellocq's Ophelia, which is a wonderful collection, beautiful poems. Trethewey later served as U.S. Poet Laureate, a position well-deserved. And I do encourage you to check out her work, both as a poet and as an essayist. Her memoir and other nonfiction writing is really quite gorgeous and highly recommended as well. So do check out the description of this video for more information about Natasha Trethewey, about where to find this particular book, and in general, more about this series. For those of you new to this series, we have videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. You can subscribe to this channel, which would be great. This would help us stay visible and hopefully keep keep me motivated in producing these things. I myself enjoy making these videos. I like digging through my own personal collection of poetry and love being introduced to new poets and new work. So if you are a poet with a book out and would like to be featured, please, by all means, contact me and let me know. And I would love to hear more from you. And in general, I hope you're doing best you can, staying warm. Here in Canada, it is bitterly cold, but I trust wherever you are, it's probably warmer. At wind chill factors with a minus 55-degree Fahrenheit weather outside, overnight, I am guessing that wherever you are warmer. So hopefully this polar snap, whatever this cold deep freeze is, I'm hoping that we'll weather it through and be able to stay warm on the other side. But yeah, we've got a few more weeks of this. So I trust that you're going to do well instead, and we will do. In our house, we will do the best we can to stay warm. Stay safe, stay well, keep reading poetry, keep writing, and keep finding ways to build bridges and expand your circle of influence and of knowledge. I think as we jump into these poems, we learn about ourselves and we learn more about the experiences of others, and that's all good. I'm Neil Aitken. This is the Hermit Poetry Series. We'll be back again soon. Until next time, be safe and be well, and keep writing. Take care.